Saif, you have worked with a lot of clients on TikTok Shop by now. If a new client approaches you and they're very inexperienced with TikTok Shop, can you give like a brief beginner's guide to the do's and don'ts of TikTok Shop?
Got you. So let's set an example. Let's say there's this brand doing seven figures uh, on Meta ads and Google ads, and they heard about TikTok Shop. They're not really sure. They just know that it's an affiliate thing. Uh, First, I would explain to them what we already started with in terms of like the definition of TikTok Shop, and then we would go with the do's and don'ts. So by now, I would assume they know how the platform works. The next step is a mindset thing, because TikTok Shop is a channel that requires a certain type of mindset. For instance, I would start to say that this is gonna be at least like for the first 90 days, it's about building the traction and the momentum. It's not about being right away profitable. If you really are serious about TikTok Shop, be patient with it, build the infrastructure, test, and see what are the things that are working, and keep on stacking that on top of the other. Don't be too impatient with that. It's gonna pay off big time, not only inside TikTok Shop, but with the halo effect, which we can discuss also later. And so that is the first thing. It's a mindset thing. Within the mindset, I would add another point here is that if you by then I would assume that this brand would know how TikTok Shop works. So when we talk about here influencers and affiliates, I would tell them that if you w- talk with them or communicate with them in a transactional matter, they're gonna respond in a transactional matter. If you talk with them as if they are part of your team, like they are your salespeople, you're actually selling your product to them before even talking about the customers. They will just act as salespeople, and that is where things start to get interesting. And so that in terms of mindset will change the way that brand would be building its work. So that is a very, very important thing. And the final thing here in terms of like do's and don'ts is that TikTok Shop is evolving, and what worked in 2024 is not what is working now in 2025. And so be careful with what you are hearing online, because you might have heard of like really awesome case study that you want to kind of imitate here in 2025, and it doesn't work. So be sure to have someone who is always up to date with TikTok Shop, being an agency, being a consultant, any person that you have the trust in, and this person or this company has to be always like doing this job, so they tell you exactly what is working as of today. And these are like the overall things in terms of do's and don'ts. Like we can go into technical stuff. I'll leave it to you to lead this.